Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. So this week is New York City Comic Con, and just a few days ahead of the con we got some really cool previews of the upcoming Transformers toy line for 2020 courtesy of IGN. But before I get into the previews and my thoughts on them, I wanted to share with you guys that I am participating in Extra Life, which is a benefit of the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. I've joined Arbitrary Heroes team, and I'll put a link to his channel in one of the cards here. Just to help raise funds for the Children's Miracle Network hospitals. If you want more information about it or you want to donate, I've put a link to my page for the team in the description below. You can check it out. If you are able to, please donate if you can. I only put my goal as 100. This is my very first year, so I don't really know what to expect, but I just wanted to do what I can to help. The other thing I wanted to share is my niece, and this is a little more off topic. She is participating in this contest where she designed this shoe. You can see it here, and if you like it, please give her a vote, and hopefully something comes out of it. But I think it looks really cool, and I think she did a really good job on it. Okay, let's get on to this. The New York City 2019 first look at Hasbro's upcoming Transformers Generations War for Cybertron Earthrise. So I've just been thinking in my head, we've been calling it Siege War for Cybertron. I think we should be calling it War for Cybertron Siege, because it's War for Cybertron Earthrise. So couple cool things in this article, and I'm gonna go through the article first before we go through the slideshow. Is each figure comes with a piece of the Transformers universe map, and collecting the figures allow you to complete the map in its entirety, as you can see here. This part I think is pretty cool. I personally like it better than the blacklight codes. I'm hoping the map pieces are like a puzzle where they interlock to form one large map that way, and it's not I'm just saying interlocking pieces will make it a lot easier to put them all together than just cards or something. Don't know exactly what to expect out of it, but I think it's a better thing to add into it than the blacklight codes from Siege. So in this reveal, as it says, it's basically all Autobots, and the name of the line will be Transformers Generations War for Cybertron Earthrise, and we can start pre-ordering it from Hasbro Pulse on the 3rd. Now, I don't know if it's going to be available in other retailers like Amazon, but I'm going to be checking it out. While I do order stuff from Hasbro Pulse, shipping to where I'm at is a lot, and Amazon is normally just free for me. Okay, so they also mentioned about the Unicron figure, which looks like it's close to 8,000, but I'm not gonna count my chickens before they hatch. So if it makes it, it makes it, but for now it's not there. So while we can thank IGN for the article and the pictures, I really don't like the way they lay out their gallery online. So I'm here on TFW 2005, and let's take a look at them. So here we have the first figure in the Micromaster Hot Rod Patrol 2-pack. I believe this is Big Daddy or something. I can't remember his name. He looks pretty cool. I like it. I mean, it's a Micromaster. I'm gonna pick it up because it's a Micromaster. Cool alt mode. This one, he looks really cool, but he reminds me of Hot Rodimus, and that was the Micromaster that came with Star Convoy way back in G1. Now, it would be cool if we got a repaint of him and a slight retool of the head to look like Hot Rodimus to go with my Generation Select Star Convoy. And here is his vehicle mode. Here we have, I guess this is what replaces the weaponizer. This is Deluxe Ironworks, and I love this concept. You can see him here in his Micromaster base mode. Now, it does seem kind of small, but it is what it is. But I love that we are getting Micromaster bases in this form, because not only is he a base, he is a robot, which is cool. But for me, what makes Ironworks even more cool is this. He comes apart like weaponizers, and I love Legos, and this is like Legos and Transformers mixed in one. And I can imagine getting a couple of these guys just to connect with Omega Supreme. And you can see over here, it looks like he has the same connectors, which is really cool. And you know, if they make multiple of these or different types, I mean, I'm a sucker for city building and all that stuff, and I love the fact that you can take him apart, you can put him in different configurations as a base for Micromasters, and he can transform into a robot. So I think that's really cool. Really looking forward to Ironworks and what other characters they give this treatment to. So I like the weaponizer gimmick, but I love this gimmick even more. Next we have Grapple, and Grapple looks really cool. It looks way better than the Universe Generations Grapple we got many years ago. I really hope and I expect that he will be retooled and repainted to become Inferno, and he'll look like a much better Inferno. Very G1 cartoon accurate. One thing I do have a concern is I do hope he has a hand. Or a hand option. I know this separates just by looking at the vehicle mode picture here. You can see this is plugging into the side. So I don't know. I hope he has a hand. You know, if he doesn't, I don't think it's a big deal, because third parties like Non-F or Deep Space Arsenal will probably make a hand for him if he didn't come with one. But I really like the way he looks. I think Grapple looks awesome, and I do love that he has that orange head. And of course, in vehicle mode, no complaints here. He is a Voyager, which is the right size for him. He's going to tower over the other deluxe Autobots, which is fine, and probably stand toe to toe with Optimus Prime. And last but not least, here we have Optimus Prime, and I am really looking forward to this figure. This I could care less for, this little shield, but I get it. It's part of the gimmick. I love the fact that they gave him yellow eyes, which is like his G1 toy. He does look like a retool of Siege, but yet there's so many differences. Like, I don't see the wheels here on the side, they go someplace else. You don't see the kibble below the arms. The legs look very similar though. The legs, like you see this part here, kind of looks like the peg area where you can put the gun for Prime in Siege Optimus Prime. But I do like the little touches here, like on the side you have the side view mirrors. But yeah, he looks great. This is awesome looking Prime. Here he is in truck mode with his trailer. Now I don't know if it's just the angle, but the trailer kind of looks small. The other thing that I don't like about the trailer is if you look at the rear wheels, this gap is way too big. But it looks like they probably did that to save on plastic, because he is a leader class figure, but you know, it's basically a Voyager with bits, and all the bits are in the trailer, which is probably they're trying to save as much in plastic by making it as hollow as possible. But he does look great in vehicle mode. My biggest concern though is the size of the trailer, and it could just be the angle of this picture, who knows. Here he is in, I guess, like a repair bay mode. Looks pretty cool. I am looking forward to what Toy Hacks will do with the inside of this trailer, because there's a lot of molded detail, but it'd be cool to have some stickers of some displays and different detail there that Toy Hacks does, like control panels and all that stuff. Now this part is a little plain, which the top here, or the cockpit area, was painted. It's just a little too blue for me, or if the arms were like a gunmetal, that would have been cool. But this is probably was made as plain as possible, just to keep production costs down and the amount of plastic used. I don't think the trailer looks big enough though to put deluxe size cars like Sideswipe or Prowl, but we'll see. Who knows? Just doesn't look like that it is from this picture. And here he is in, I don't know which mode this is, you know, which is the repair baby, but this is another repair mode, I guess. And as you can see here, you open up the chest. He does have the matrix, which is really cool, and painted detail. Who knows if it's multiple pieces of molded plastic or different colored plastic, but that would be kind of cool. But I don't know if the matrix comes out. I hope it does come out, and part of me thinks it might, and that's because if you look at the fingers here, there's a little pin which suggests that Prime has somewhat of a finger articulation. Now, figures in the Voyager scale normally don't get finger articulation, and normally they're just a little hole for the gun peg to go into. So I'm wondering if they gave him finger articulation so he can actually hold the matrix. I don't know, just speculating right now, but either way, pretty cool. And I do like how they're carrying over the little ports from War for Cybertron Siege, so you can attach all the different weapons to him. And that's the last picture. Anyway, all in all, I'm really excited for next year's line. I can't wait to see what's in store this weekend. I'm pretty sure we're going to get a lot of previews of the Decepticons, because if we look back in the earlier rumors or news, one thing that was leaked was an Earth mode Starscream, which would be really cool. I believe it was a Earth. Let me see if I can pull it up. Okay, so earlier was revealed there were a deluxe cliff jumper, a deluxe hoist, which I think should actually be Voyager. If they make him a deluxe like Ironhide, then I'm okay with that. And then we have Voyager Starscream Earth, which is, we're assuming it's the Earth mode, just like Leader Prime. And here we have the Earth mode for him. So hopefully this weekend we are previewed with more Decepticons, because right now it's all Autobots with the exception of Starscream. So looking forward to that, and looking forward to whatever coverage there is of New York City Comic Con. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. What are you guys looking forward to? How do you guys feel about the previews that we've seen so far? And again, please be sure to check out the link for my Extra Life page. Check it out, and also the link to my niece's artwork. If you feel inclined, please donate or please vote. Thank you very much for watching, and see you in the next one.